The conqueror of the ball dungeon has returned. Sakurako has returned. The ball dungeon, which appeared in Russia 6 years ago, was an S-rank dungeon that no player in the world could clear. A historic achievement for humanity. Congratulations. Well, of course, this was the expected outcome. Name, Orimachi Sakurako. Affiliation, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild Master. Rank, S rank, 3rd place. Class, Grand Sorcerer. Skill, Nine-Tailed Fox. At this rate, even the highest difficulty dungeon in history, the Luluhart dungeon, might be cleared soon, don't you think? If it's Sakurako, she might achieve the ultimate goal of all players. The ultimate goal of all players. That has nothing to do with me. I cleared dungeons for myself. Please wait, what about the whereabouts of the previous guild leader, who went missing in the Luluhart dungeon? It is true that there was a Russian players. It's about time for my part-time job. Today, was it transporting supplies to the dungeon? I cleared dungeon for myself. For yourself, huh? Even I wanted to challenge that dungeon tower. The first dungeon to appear in this world, the highest difficulty dungeon in the world, where no one ever cleared it. Luluhart dungeon. Every time the news introduced a new player, I thought that one day, I could be one of them. But that never happened. Kanazaki-kun, sorry, but you are skillless. You can't enter dungeons. Hey, you know. If you're an incompetent, skillless, can you say so from the start? Give me back my time. You're useless. Yukari. You still haven't given up on being a player. Stop dreaming. I am not saying this to be mean. I am telling you as a friend. I understand that you don't want to accept it. But you are skillless. You have no talent. Skillless. A term for those who cannot receive the benefits of skills and were unable to become players. If a skillless enters a dungeon, 90% of them die, and the remaining 10% go missing. Because of that, people without skills are no longer allowed to be involved with dungeon gates. I know that in my head. That I am not one of the chosen ones. And yet, I still can't give up, working only part-time jobs related to dungeons. I am such an idiot. Even if I buy a sword, there will never be a day when I can use it. Warning, 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 warning. A dungeon break has occurred. Warning, 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 warning. From the Paimon dungeon, the plague that spreads in solitude is descending. From the Oriax dungeon, the nun who devours the future is descending. From the Forest dungeon, the lamb mistaken for all time is descending. From the Forest dungeon, the lamb mistaken for all time is descending. Why are monsters in the middle of the city? What on earth is happening? Ha! I am going to die. Momiji Isen, Scarlet Leaf Flash. Are you hurt? S-rank player Orimachi Sarah. Name, Orimachi Sarah. Affiliation, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild. Rank, S rank, 8th place. Class, Sword Master. Skill, Eye of Truth. Thank you for saving me. Monsters are overflowing from dungeon all over the world. This area is especially dangerous. You must flee at once. There must be something, isn't there anything I can do? The only thing you can do is run away right now. I guess you're right. Now, run. AA. Ha! Ha! No matter where I run, there are monsters. The main streets are too exposed. I have to escape into the alleyways. Are you okay? Are you human? We need to get you to a hospital, quickly. With wounds like these, there's no way to save them. No, I can't just run away again. There has to be something I can do. I will take you somewhere safe. Don't touch me. I haven't fallen so low that I need help from a mere human. Hey, didn't I tell you not to touch me? Wah! Luel, let go of me. Just hold on tight, we're running. What's happening this time? Ha! It's not attacking. That monster. Is it looking for something? No, more importantly, I have to help them. Where on earth? Ugh. Why? Why do you keep resisting so much? Even if we run here, both you and I will die anyway. It's obvious, isn't it? Yeah, you're absolutely right. You? Even so? That's not a reason to do nothing. I will just do what I can right now. In other words, do you want to change this situation? Of course I do. If I could, I even save the world. But I know that I can't do that. That's why I just want to save you at least. Is that so? Then our interests align. I hate the idea of relying on a fragile human, but you are the only vessel available, so I have no choice. In exchange for your soul, I will give you a chance to save the world. How do you even do that? How, you ask? By going back to the past and starting over. Human, state your name. Kanazaki Yukari. I am Kanazaki Yukari. My name is Luluhart, the soul-devouring demon lord. The ruler of the Luluhart dungeon. A demon lord. The Luluhart dungeon is a golden memory that must never be lost. I entrust its fate to you. Your life was empty. And yet you risked your life to save the girl and the world. In recognition of this deed, the Round Table grants you a skill. ARR. Kanazaki Yukari lacks the talent needed to manifest a skill. Kanazaki Yukari lacks the causality needed to manifest a skill. Under review. As a special exception, the Round Table will create a skill suitable for Kanazaki Yukari. Generating skill. Kanazaki Yukari has been granted the skill, Lostman. A skill that loses oneself. Rank, unknown. Respect and blessing for your resolve to lose everything. Today a new ball dungeon has appeared in Russia. The Dungeon Association has classified it as an S-rank dungeon. The appearance of the S-rank dungeon, Ball. Isn't that a story from 6 years ago? Why is the date from 6 years ago? Oh my. You've finally woken up. What happened? 20 years ago, the Tower of Beginnings suddenly appeared in Shinjuku. Luluhart Dungeon. As if in response, dungeon towers began emerging one after another across the world. Within them resided supernatural monsters. Also in contrast, those who awakened to an extraordinary power, skills, began to appear. They were called players. Skills allowed their wielders to perform feats impossible for ordinary humans, defying the very laws of physics. Those chosen by skills ventured into dungeons, marking the beginning of a new era centered around them. Oh, Yukari. You are finally awake. Ah, what happened? You have regressed. Regressed. Yes. Roughly 6 years into the past. It was the result of the Demon Lord Luluhart's grand magic. Going back in time, is that even possible? Nothing is impossible for me. Though I lost most of my magic power, which is why I ended up in such an adorable form. By the way, no one else can see me but you. Now that you mention it, you do seem somewhat familiar. Anyway, I have fulfilled my part. Now it's your turn to fulfill the contract. You will be working to stop the dungeon break. I mean, I love to do something about it, I have no idea what to do. The dungeon break was a calamity caused by the Demon Lord ruling over other dungeons. Their objective was to invade my Luluhart dungeon, which held the greatest concentration of magical power in this world. Since they couldn't defeat someone as powerful as me alone, they formed an alliance across all dungeons. So, if we systematically conquer every dungeon in this world, we can prevent that future from happening. Luluhart. This is really hard for me to say, but I am actually incredibly weak. I have no skills. I have never even set foot inside a dungeon before. So what about it? Doesn't matter in the slightest. What's important is your resolve. To a demon lord like me, human are all the same anyway. So don't worry. I will personally train you to become the strongest. You will surpass the limits of humanity. And protect my beloved Luluhart dungeon. F-rank dungeon, Lemuria. So this is a dungeon. It's my first time stepping into one. Rather than exit it, I feel kind of restless. So, what's this training you mentioned? You will understand once we start. Wait, hold on, what are you about to do? Ugh. Ha ha. What's happening? My head, it's splitting. I infused my magic directly into your magical circuits. Now, even someone as skill-less as you should be able to sense magic. Magical circuit, what are you talking about? It seems that by acquiring a skill, you also obtained magical circuit to handle mana. It hurts. My body is burning from the inside. It hurts. Mana is surging into you. I can't think. I controlled the flow of mana and made you learn now. It hurts. The mana must be running cold inside your body. It hurts. Some pain is inevitable, right? I am losing consciousness. If only there was no pain. Confirming the desire to lose pain. Unique skill lost, mana activation conditions met. Pain has been lost. However, since the skill is level 1, the effect duration is lighted. The pain is gone. Something is circulating throughout my body. Is this mana? Mana is essential for using skills and magic. In the world before my regression, I couldn't even sense mana. This is insane, I am so happy. That's a pretty convenient ability, isn't it? Pain has been lost. Humans have too many unnecessary things. Just keep losing whatever gets in your way. Try gathering the mana flowing through your body into your legs. If you control mana well enough, you can even move beyond human limits. Gathering it. I can't control it properly. When I try to gather mana in my legs, it disperses midway. Well, I didn't expect you to from the start. She's surprisingly kind. I thought you say something like, get it right immediately. Because your will and ability don't matter in the slightest. What the hell does that mean? Ha? Do you hear something? Oh. Ha. An orc. What the hell is happening? Why is there an orc at the entrance? Even if you are weakened, you absorbed the Demon Lord's mana right. To a monster, it's like the finest delicacy just appeared before its eyes. Of course, monsters would come to devour you. I have never fought before. If you infuse mana into your legs and accelerate, you should be able to escape. That's exactly what I can't do, which is why I am in trouble. Then just get better at it, right? You are the worst. Ugh. Yeah. For a moment mana surged into my legs. My entire body is overflowing with power. So this is mana manipulation. It's fine to be amazed, but you will die if you don't act, you know. Ah. I am going to die. You have died. Round Table will now retrieve your skills. Oh dear, that won't do, Yukari. Dying and leaving me behind, as if I ever allow that. Round Table will now retrieve your skills. Error. Interference by Demon Lord Luluhart has prevented this. Due to the contract between Kanazaki Yukari and Demon Lord Luluhart, you will return 1 hour before. You have died. Due to your contract with Demon Lord Luluhart, you will return to 1 hour ago. Ugh, Yua, good morning. Did you have a nice sleep? Well then, shall we resume? Ha. What are you? Ow. This pain again. Used skill lost man. Lost pain. What are you doing, Luluhart? Oh my, Do you time to be spouting nonsense? You wa-aya. I thought I died. Yes, you did die. You were crushed by an orc and turned into mincemeat, then why? There's a death return contract between you and me. When you die, you return to the world 1 hour before. What? You don't need to think about unnecessary things. All you need to know right now is until you stop the dungeon break, you can't die permanently. That's all there is to it. We are in this together. There's no way I allow you to die and leave me behind, right? Now, show me your resolve. Ugh. You woo. Oh my, that's a better reaction than the first time. I thought it would take time to control magic. Dying once seems to have had an effect. But if you are going to become strong enough to prevent the dungeon break, you can't keep running away forever, you know. That's right, I didn't come back just to keep running from orcs. I can't stay stuck here. Listen up, I will say this once, so pay attention, okay? The magic circuits inside you, alright, the things that connect to magic overflowing in this world. That's your soul. In other words, with a strong will, you can control magic. For that you need a strong desire. It can be a passionate wish to become stronger, it can even be the arrogance of wanting to save the world. What exactly do you desire? I want to stop dungeon break. I want to become strong. Ugh, you woo. Ha. I did it. For the first time, I defeated a monster. See, you can do it if you try. Actually, I was planning to have you die about 100 times, to get your body uses to magic, but thanks to that lost man skill of yours, it saved me some trouble. This one is really the worst. Now, here comes the next one. I can feel the magic coursing through my whole body. Oh, my body. Beyond imagination. It moves. Defeating 10 orcs in an hour, that's pretty good for a beginner. Well done. If we keep this up, you will get even stronger. Kaya. What an idiot, a real idiot. If I just abandoned those two, I might have one, you know. Right. Orimachi Sarah. Name, Orimachi Sarah. Rank, F rank. Skill, Eye of Truth. Class, not acquired. Affiliation, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild. You really do have good eyes. I was right to target you. TCH. You I won't let you. You, do you understand what you are doing? Who the hell are you? That guy is a serial killer who targets beginners. Run away right now. Orimachi Sarah, hurry. The S-rank player who helped me in the world before the regression. Do you have time to be looking away? Damn, I have used up too much magic and can't muster any strength. You are full of openings. Wave of Terror Level 3. Fear status has been applied. Fear status. You will feel intense fear towards Akazuki K. My body won't move. You cannot use skills for a certain period of time, you will be incapacitated for a certain period of time, your stats will decrease for a certain period of time. Gah! Stop it. You see, I just want to know what these skills are all about. I hope I find something when I dissect you guys. Damn it, stop. Stop. In the world before the regression, Sarah-san helped me, and I can't do anything. It's because I am weak. Because I am powerless. That this happened. If only I had more power. You have died. Due to your contract with Demon Lord Luluhart, you will return 1 hour prior. Luluhart. I have a favor to ask. Go ahead, say it. Make me stronger. I don't care how many times I die. I want to defeat that murderer. Make me stronger. I don't care how many times I have to die. I need to take down that serial killer. Got it. Honestly, I don't care less about that little girl. But if that's what's driving you, fine. Go wild. I will whip you into shape myself. Even though you just became a player today. Impressive hanging in there against my killing skills. You definitely are Oromachi Sakurako's sister, alright. But today's dungeon is pretty thin on monsters. I will take my sweet time breaking you. Who the hell are you, you know Oromachi Sarah? Get out of here now. He targets beginners. This guy. Leave him to me. I will handle it from here. You have died. I heard about a beginner killer even before going back in time. But Ciara never suffered any serious injuries like this before. So this must be my fault. Since I lured all the dungeon's orc away, I gave that killer free rein. I can't change that fact now. Death. Returning 1 hour earlier. Survived for 30 minutes. Even with the Demon Lord Luluhart's contract. Died again. Returning 1 hour earlier. Returning to 30 minutes ago. I can't return to a point earlier than my first death. If I killed the orcs faster, maybe this wouldn't have happened. All of this happened because I am weak. You have died. Your swordplay is too straightforward. Killing him will require a sneakier approach. You have died. Pay attention to your flow. Don't separate offense and defenses. Connect all your movements fluidly. You have died. Your mana is disrupted again. Never lose focus, no matter what's happening. You have died. Pay attention to your opponent's mana, do that, and you will naturally anticipate their next move. You have died. That guy's strategy relies on counters, so bait him to attack. You have died. Why are you going this far for us? You have died. I have to ask, aren't you afraid of dying? I don't have anything left. If I don't put everything on the line, I won't be able to save anyone. Even if that means my own life. Oh. If I give up now, a dungeon break would kill countless people. Between the lives of everyone else and my own pain, the choice is obvious, isn't it? You have died. The people I have seen in dungeons abandon their teammates without hesitation. They only think about themselves. So why does he keep sacrificing himself for others? You have died. 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 You are impressive. Reading my moves like that on your first try. But here is the difference between you and me, our commitment to dying isn't the same. Commitment to dying. After fighting this much, is my resolve still not enough? Even so. Even then. 1. I won't let anyone die. Honestly. I didn't expect you to have come this far. So. I will tell you what's missing, the final piece you need. And that's recognizing how strong you have become. You are still stuck seeing yourself as weak. It's true that you had no talent, no skills, no mana in the past. Yet, you kept coming back, even after dying over and over. You could have abandoned that little girl and run. That's exactly. You didn't run. No matter how many times you lost your life. You chose to keep fighting. That's why you have grown strong. Even I, the Demon Lord, acknowledge your strength. So why are you still moping? Come on. Lift your head. You can read his sword moves now. Swing your blade with everything you have got. Right now. You can cut him down. How long will you pretend you are weak? Accept your strength. His right foot moved back. A thrust is coming. Next, an overhead slash. Then straight into a kick. What's with this sudden change? He was just some clueless brat a minute ago. He couldn't even swing his sword properly, a weak who was cowering from my attacks. So why am I being pushed back? This is my chance. Skill, Lost Man, activated. Fear, nullified. You idiot, you let your guard down. Right. His skill amplifies fear when he spots an opening. Wave of Fear level 3, but since I have already nullified fear through my skill, his skill won't work on me. Target emotion, fear, does not exist. Skill, wave or fear, failed to activate. What? My fear amplification skill was cancelled. But, you can't block at this range. Skill, Lost Man, activated, pain, nullified. It's my win. Ha! He caught my sword. No, even more importantly, how is he reading my moves? Why isn't my skill working? Why? Finally, I have caught up to you. No. More importantly, how did he read my movements? Why isn't my skill working? Finally, I have caught up to you. Who on earth are you? Now, it's over. There is no way I could lose to a weakling like you. I have been killed by you 187 times. And yet, the one still standing in the end is me. After that, members of the 100 Flowers Blooming Guild to which Ciara belongs, arrived to support us and treated our injuries. Truly, I am deeply sorry. I will definitely make amends for this. No one died. That alone is enough. Really, thank you so much. After returning from your previous death. It sure took quite a long time. Well, even so. Well done. Yukari. Thank you. Why are you crying over something like this? Our goal is to stop the dungeon break. For that, we must surpass those so-called S-rank players, right? If I had to say, you are the death returning Demon Lord class player. You will become a Demon Lord level player. What's that about? But Demon Lord level might not be so bad. Demon Lord Luluhart. I will get as strong as you. Ha! My training will be tough, you know. Yeah, I will do my best. And then I will change the future. The next day, Japan Player Association, Shinjuku Branch. Kanazaki, you have just been registered as a player, but with this battle record, ranking up should be possible very soon. I understand. This boy not only hunted an orc but also defeated the wanted murderer, Akazuki K. But did it on his first day of player registration. Is that really possible? Even though there were suspicions that Akazuki K had falsely reported his rank as lower than it actually was to enter beginner dungeons. Kanazaki Yukari's contribution has exceeded the required threshold. Kanazaki Yukari is awarded the title of E-rank player. A rank correction has been applied to your status. Kanazaki Yukari's status has increased. Kanazaki Yukari's mana capacity has increased. The number of mana circuits has increased to 2. The skill, Lost Man, has leveled up to level 2. Effect duration has increased. The number of effects that can be lost simultaneously has increased to 3. The range of targets that can be lost has expanded. With this, I am finally an E-rank player. At last, I can choose my hit class. Thank you for waiting. I sincerely apologize for calling you here on such short notice today. Is something the matter? No. Sorry, it's nothing. I forgot because of everything that happened, but Sarah is the daughter of the Oromachi conglomerate. She's true high-class lady. Before the regression, Sarah was an S-rank player, who rose to 8th place in the world. A super genius. She stood alongside her sister, Oromachi Sakurako, another prodigy. She reigned at the top of Japan with her mental type skill. Even in the pre-aggression world, Sarah-san's skill was famous. It's one of the highest tier mental type skills. Eye of Truth. A skill that could see through falsehoods. Not only lies and deception but also all feints in battle can be completely seen through. Thank you so much for yesterday. The reason I am alive today is all thanks to you, Yukari. It's because you kept protecting the other two, Sarah-san. I later found out that Sarah had also never attempted a dungeon raid before. And yet, she managed to keep fighting Akazuki-K, while protecting two injured people. I can hardly believe it. Hearing you say that makes me feel a little better. Wait, too close. Then, as we discussed yesterday, I will explain about classes alright. It might be a bit pushy of me, but shall we proceed with class selection today? To put it simply, a job class is something a player can choose upon reaching E rank. It's like a profession. Physical, magical, mental. They are broadly divided into physical-based, magic-based, mental-based. A person's class is generally determined by their personality and abilities, and their skills are reflected accordingly. For physical-based there are warriors, knights and thieves. Magical-based classes include sorcerers and priests. For mental-based classes, unique and specialized options like alchemists, clerics or summoners are commonly chosen. Before the regression, I was kind of a player geek, so I did a lot of research on classes. In the pre-regression world, Sarah chose the Swordmaster class. The Swordmaster's unique ability, Counter, paired with her lie-detecting skill, allowed her to predict her opponent's actions with 100% accuracy and land perfect counters. People even called it cheating. However, there's something important to note: skills and classes have compatibility factors. If someone with magic-based skills chooses a magic-based class, the compatibility is good, leading to synergistic effects that enhance their power. However, if someone with magic-based skills chooses a physical-based class, both their magic and physical strength end up mediocre, making them a jack of all trades but master of none. I don't know exactly what your skills does, but please be careful. Thank you, that was helpful. That said, my skill, Lost Man, is something I have never heard of before, even in my past life. I have no idea what class option I will have. I see, so that's the logic behind people having abilities. Well then, I will go ahead and have my class evaluated first. Thank you for waiting. Good work. Have you decided on your class? Yes, I had about 4 options, including Swordmaster and Paladin. For class option, at that level you normally be called a genius. I was able to choose the S-rank class, Maid. Maid, that's S-rank class. Maid, class rank S. The Maid class combines elegant magic with cold, calculated combat techniques. At times, it utilizes a variety of abilities to lead her master to victory. At other times, it dominates the battlefield with flawless techniques honed in the shadows of history. Graceful yet invincible. The Maid controls everything from the shadows. Before the regression, she should have chosen the A-rank class, Swordmaster. With this class, I can stand shoulder to shoulder with brave people like you, Yukari. Brave person. I am so happy that Sarah thinks that way about me. Now then, it's your turn, Yukari. Before the regression, I never even had the chance to choose a class. I have no idea what kind of class options will appear. Kanazaki Yukari Class Aptitude Assessment in progress. Error. Error, a malfunction. Unknown reaction detected within Kanazaki Yukari. Redefining class. Kanazaki Yukari's class assessment is complete. Kanazaki Yukari's class is Soul Eater. Soul Eater, rank X++, a class that wields the power of the soul-devouring Demon Lord. Soul Devourers charm the present to gain power and wisdom. Sometimes, they devour their enemies to consume their strength. Other times, they command the subdued souls to dominate the battlefield. However, since this power is so strong, the user may ultimately succumb to their inner darkness. Soul Eater class. A class like this, class skill, Soul Loss, has been unlocked. Class skill, Soul Trial, has been unlocked. Class skill, Soul Devour, has been unlocked. Class skill, Soul Harvest, has been unlocked. At the current player rank, only 4 abilities can be unlocked. I have never heard of this, not even before the regression. What is this? This is my ability. Soul Eater class. I have never heard of such a class even before regression. What does this mean? Isn't this supposed to be mine? Soul Eater, rank X++, a class that wields the power of the soul-devouring Demon Lord. Soul Devourers charm the present to gain power and wisdom. Sometimes, they devour their enemies to consume their strength. Other times, they command the subdued souls to dominate the battlefield. However, since this power is so strong, the user may ultimately succumb to their inner darkness. Could it be the ghosts of the Round Table system? Judged me as a part of the darkness. Trial of the Soul grants the user a buff of magic power boost level 1 along with a random debuff. Effects can stack. Soul loss, the more stamina the user loses, the more the magic power increases, passive. Soul Devour absorbs the souls of enemies when delivering the final blow, increasing stats, passive. Soul Harvest, upon delivering the final blow, there is a chance to obtain the target's soul form and command it. Have you chosen a class? Yes, it's a class called Soul Eater. I have never heard of such a class before, for both of you to get unprecedented unique classes. Perfect timing, Yukari. Challenge that young girl to a mock battle. First, fight with your power, and test out your class. We will talk after that. Japan Player Association, Shinjuku Branch, Indoor Arena. Sarah, that outfit is a maid outfit. Why a maid outfit? Because it excites me. I see. I heard Oramachi Sakurako's little sister is going to fight, and her opponent is a rookie who defeated Akazuki K. Known for hunting beginners. Then we will now commence the mock battle. Name, Sarah Oramachi, rank, FE, class, maid, skill, Eye of Truth, affiliation, 100 Flowers Guild. Name, Kanazaki Yukari, rank, FE, class, Soul Eater, skill Lost Man, affiliation, none. Let the battle begin. Unique class Soul Eater, its skill are unknown but, let's try it out for now. Class skill, Trial of the Soul activated. Magic power boost level 1 applied. Yukari Kanazaki receives stamina loss level 1 debuff. I got a debuff, Yukari Kanazaki receives stamina loss level 1 debuff. Lost Man used, hatred nullified, debuff effect hatred state level 1 nullified. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. My power is super strong but comes with drawbacks. She totally left that out on purpose. Are you done testing your class? Sorry, I am okay now? Then. Here I come. Maid's Work Tools, a class skill that manifests a maid's exclusive tools. From cleaning equipment to combat gear, it summons various tools to swiftly and gracefully manage the battlefield. She's fast. Sarah's ability to detect lies even sees through feints. I have no choice but to confront her head-on. Do you have time to think? Wah! She's coming. Skill Lost Man used, fear nullified. Is this for real? What power? Magic power is overflowing through my body, so is the effect of the class skill. Trial of Soul grants magic power boost level 1, along with a random debuff. Effect can stack. What a straightforward fighting style, unlike Kei Akazuki, it'd be easier if he used feints. His attacks are surging like a tsunami. He has about as much experience as a player as me, but why is he so skilled in combat? I need to push through. Class skill, Maid's Cooking Techniques, activated. Whoa! Maid can even use fire magic. No one handles fire better than a maid. I will cook you up too, Yukari. No way, this doesn't make any sense. Maid means cooking, cooking means fire. So this is Sarah's true power, who will become S rank in the future. If she had her team, even Akazuki K wouldn't stand a chance. I am not done yet. Impressive, her eyes show no signs of giving up yet. It's over. Here it comes. Now. Skill lost, man used. Pain nullified. What? It was a direct hit, and yet you are not in pain. Yukari Kanzaki's health dropped below 50%. Class skill, Trail of the Soul, activation condition met. Abyss Soul, activated, Yukari Kanzaki's magic power increases. His magic power is increasing even in this situation. What heavy, powerful attacks, I can't block them all. This is the end. Match over. Winner, Kanazaki Yukari. This is the finishing blow. Match over. Winner, Kanazaki Yukari. As expected of Yukari. That was a complete defeat. It was just luck. If we fought again, you would win, Sarah. You truly mean that? Of course. I think you will become the best player, Sarah. Ugh. This is so frustrating. What was that movement? Jumping straight of throwing knives. Are the screws in your head completely loose? Sarah is more expressive than I thought. I was so sure I won with that spinning kick. My own inexperience is infuriating. But next time, I won't lose. Next time, I will win again. The next day, in front of the E-rank dungeon ROM gate. This is the dungeon, right? Yes. This should be the perfect place to test Soul Eater's abilities. I picked an easy dungeon for you, so just take it easy, okay? Alright. What the hell is this? Captain. There's a magic surge in the dungeon. It's turned into a red dungeon. Call for backup from the 100 Flowers Blooming Guild, immediately notify the Player Association too. Yoo-hoo. It's just an E-rank dungeon. But why are the enemies this strong? Taking down a red dungeon monster on the first encounter. A monster during a berserk rampage should be several times stronger. And yet overpowering it without even dying once. Yukari's growth is faster than expected. He really is interesting. I will have to prepare even harsher training. Class ability, Soul Eater, has auto-activated. Absorbing the target's mana. My body is filling up with mana. Kanazaki Yukari's mana capacity and status have increased. You consumed the monster's soul. It's being converted to mana. The more enemies you defeat, the stronger you become. This is the true essence of your ability, Part 1. You sure know a lot. Well, as expected from the original owner of this class. And this is the true essence, Part 2. What's this? Initiating the draw for class ability, Soul Harvest. Evaluating. Acquired, Armor Knight Soul. Armor Knight Soul. Armor Knight Soul. An Armor Knight is a monster born from a knight's soul possessing a suit of armor, granting it sentience. Clad in sturdy armor, it boasts high resistance to physical attacks. A soul is the core of a monster. If you supply it with mana, it can be materialized. Infusing mana into the soul. Class ability, Soul Command, activated. Materializing, Armor Knight Soul. Whoa, it's like a summoning spell. Don't lump it in with mere summoning magic. It only looks like puppet because your mana is lacking, but soul embodiment is. Is an ability equal to the creation of itself? Creation of life. Luluhart is so tiny right now that I almost forgot, but she's actually insanely strong. You want me to crush you? Acquired, Armor Knight Soul. You are starting to get the hang of it. Though I can only summon them for a few minutes as of now. I need to raise my rank and train my mana capacity fast. He's finally developing some ambition. I have recovered 3 souls so far. Not bad at all. Well then. This is the only one left. Yeah. My first boss fight. S-Rank Guild, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild, Guild Master's Office. Lady Sakurako. I have a report. Name, Orimachi Sakurako. Affiliation, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild Master. Rank, S-Rank, 3rd place. Class, Grand Sorcerer. Skill, Nine-Tailed Fox. S-Rank Guild, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild, Guild Master's Chamber. Lady Sakurako. A mana overflow occurred inside the E-Rank ROM gate. A red dungeon has emerged. What a pain. Immediately dispatch B-Rank players. Also, have the 4th squad ready on standby, just in case. Right away. Has anyone already entered the dungeon? We have received reports that an E-Rank player named Kanazaki Yukari entered alone. Kanazaki Yukari. I have heard that name somewhere before. Well. An E-Rank nobody isn't worth worrying about. Bring me the usual. Of course. Here's the list of everyone who approached Lady Ciara yesterday. Trash getting close to my Sarah. They are all equally worthful. What's this photo? It's from lunchtime. Kanazaki Yukari. Now I remember. He's the one who sparred with Sarah. Right. I didn't pay attention since I was busy admiring Sarah's graceful fighting style. Kanazaki Yukari. Another worthless insect trying to latch onto my Ciara. Boss room. 24th regression. How long are you planning to fight? I am getting bored here. Shut up. This guy's way too strong. Well, it's not exactly a regular boss. It's a monster supercharged by the dungeon's mana overflow. You can't expect an easy win here, you know. You said this dungeon was the perfect difficulty. Oh. Didn't you want to get stronger? Facing stronger enemies is exactly how you grow. I was an idiot to trust you. There's such a huge rank gap that my attacks barely scratched it. One slip up and it's instant death. But it's not like my attacks aren't doing anything. Skill, Lost Man, activated. Pain, nullified. Kanazaki Yukari's HP has fallen below 50%. Soul Loss, has activated. Abyss Soul, activated. Kanazaki Yukari's mana has significantly increased. Loss of Soul. Drastically boosts mana as HP decrease. Activation conditions are strict, but the mana increase is several times greater. Now, the real battle begins. Class ability, Soul Command, activated. Manifesting the soul of Armor Knight. Draw that thing's attention. Don't attack, just focus on defense. Armor Knight Soul can't damage a boss this powerful, but focusing purely on defense, it can keep the boss distracted. It's targeting me now. Class ability, Soul Command, activated. Manifesting, Armor Knight Soul. Armor Knight Soul. Whenever I am the target, keep attacking. I have seen these attacks countless times through regressions. If I focus on dodging, I won't get hit. Fighting while giving orders to souls. It was tricky at first, but I am finally getting used to it. You are coordinating well without overestimating yourself. He really does shine brightest when he's pushed to his limits. Well, it all worked out perfectly. How so? A red dungeon appears due to a dungeon's mana overflow. The difficulty skyrockets. It's not something a beginner could ever clear solo. By now, Kanazaki Yukari is probably nothing more than dust. I am sure you also agree, those worthless insects crawling near Sarah should die. Right. Absolutely. But even so, If, just if, an E-rank beginner somehow manages to clear a red dungeon. Class ability. Soul loss. Activated. Mana boost level 2 applied. Debuff. Fear level 2. Applied. Lost Man. Activated. Fear nullified. It would shake the entire ranking system to its core. Kanazaki Yukari's HP has dropped below 10%. Abyss Soul has entered a hyperactive state. Kanazaki Yukari's mana further increases dramatically. It would be an unprecedented historical event. Unlike anything since the beginning of dungeon history. Dungeon Boss. Hamura, Knight of Flames. Defeated. Ring of Flames, dropped. You have obtained the soul of Hamura, Knight of Flames. 100 Flowers Blooming Guild Sakurako's private room. Kanazaki Yukari cleared a red dungeon. And it seems he did it solo. Red dungeons have drastically high monster strength and overall difficulty. There's no way a total newbie could manage that after just a few days as a player. Apparently Kanazaki Yukari was also the one took down the wanted criminal, Akizuki K, in his mock battle with Sarah. His skills were amateurish. But he didn't show any fear of death at all. Those eyes were full of madness. This is getting interesting. Dig up everything you can on Kanazaki Yukari. If he's the real deal, we will recruit him into our guild. And Shikimura Kazuki will hand over command of his C-rank squad. My squad. Don't make me repeat myself. I hate repeating things. But you know, if you are dissatisfied, prove to me you are more capable than Kanazaki Yukari. I will entrust Kanazaki's investigation entirely to you. Understood. Such an easy man to manipulate. He can't even hide his killing intent. Well, if he manages to kill Kanazaki, that's as far as he goes. Kanazaki Yukari. I am looking forward to some interesting results. 1 week later. Outside the Vinegate D-rank dungeon. Today we are taking on a D-rank dungeon. 3 members from 100 Flowers Blooming Guild will also participate. I am Shikimura Kazuki. I have been appointed leader of today's party. Name, Shikimura Kazuki. Rank, C, Class, Gladiator. Skill, Strength Multiplier. Guild, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I am Kanazaki Yukari. Name, Suzumura Ayaka. Rank, C, Class, Sage. Skill, Mana Cost Reduction. Guild, 100 Flowers Blooming Guild. Name, Kato Sho. Rank, D Class, Sorcerer. Skill, Combo Bonus. Guild, Hayaka Ryaran. Kanazaki cleared that recent red dungeon entirely on his own. It was just luck. There you go again, being modest. You should be proud of your accomplishments. Oh. So you are the rumored rookie. Name, Seinzaki Yumiko. Rank, C, Class, Assassin. Skill, Class Genius. Guild, Sakurario. Name, Ishibashi Yuka. Rank, D, Class, Enchanter. Skill, Wide Area Effect. Guild, None. Solo clearing a red dungeon. That's awesome. I have been stuck at D rank forever, so I am jealous. Name, Yamamoto Teo. Rank, DE Class, Warrior. Skill, Hardening. Guild, None. Nonsense. Mr. Yamamoto, your tanking ability is top-notch. D-rank dungeon inside Vine. Hold up, there are way too many monsters. Just stay in formation. This isn't the time to stick to textbook tactics. I thought this would be a walk in park teaming up with the famous 100 Flowers Blooming Guild. So why are we struggling so much? Breath of Decay. I want to keep the formation together. But poison is collapsing our front line. We are gonna get wiped out. Are you alright? You saved me. I will draw the monsters from behind. Cover the front while I do. I told you not to mess up my commands. Now's not the time for that crap. Skill. Lost man. Activated. Pain. Nullified. Lulu. Pour your mana into me and attract the monsters. Fine, fine. Ha! Wait just a minute. What's with this Lulu nickname? Giving me a nickname of all people. Such disrespect. Class ability. Trial of Soul. Activated. Mana boost level 1, applied. Hatred state level 1. Debuff applied. Hatred nullified. Damn. These skeletons aren't fast. But poison's a pain. Desire to nullify poison confirmed. Skill Lost Man activated. Poison has been purged from Kanzaki's body. The poison vanished. I guess status effects apply to me. Count as part of myself. Ha! I can push harder now. Compared to red dungeon monsters. These ones move slow and don't have strong wills. What's with this guy? Is he really a rank? So this is the skill of someone who cleared a red dungeon solo. This ends now. Is everyone okay? Okay is an understatement. You pretty much defeated everything yourself. Only because you all had my back. Damn it. That kid's making me look like a fool. If you are dissatisfied, prove to me you are more capable than Kanazaki Yukari. I will show everyone. I am better than him. Kanazaki Yukari. I told you not to act on your own. If we stayed in that formation, the rear guard would have collapsed. Of course. That was already accounted for. How dare you go against me? Acting all high and mighty. Don't mess with me. The ones suffering the consequences are the rear guard. Don't blame me. Just because you are a famous model doesn't mean you can act all high and mighty. That has nothing to do with this right now. I was appointed leader by Oromachi Sakurako. What's with that attitude? Let's calm down for now. We are inside a dungeon. It's not a safe situation. That is correct. Let's start by reassessing our formation. If Sarah-sama says so, then fine. Humans are as awful as ever. But what's even worse is that you gave me a nickname. Well, a shorter name is easier to call out during battle. Right. Do as you please. But in exchange, make sure to properly collect the souls of the monsters here. Okay. Yeah. Leave it to me. A fork in the path. I was the one entrusted with leading the squad by Lady Sakurako. And yet Kanazaki Yukari keeps acting like the leader. At the very least, I have to be the one to defeat the boss. Let's split into two groups. I have been thinking our exploration efficiency is too low. Sounds good to me. It's a fork in the path. After all. No, isn't that too dangerous? My companions will be. Suzumore's is a definite choice. The buffer, Ishibashi, and tank Yamamoto. Come with me. Are we sure it's okay to split up? He's the leader after all. But don't worry. I will protect the other team. Yamamoto-san. Hey, Kato. You join the other party and keep observing Kanazaki Yukari. Understood. Lady Sakurako and Shikimura-san. Why do they care so much about that nobody? What a pain. I just want to go home. Party A: Shikimura Kazuki, Suzumura Ayaka, Yamamoto Teo, Ishibashi Yuka. Party B, Kanazaki Yukari, Oramachi Sara, Yumiko Seinzaki, Kato Sho. They are coming from the right as well. I will draw their aggro follow up with an attack. Skill. Lost Man has been activated. Pain nullified. Luluhart. I am counting on you. Good grief. As expected. Maid's cooking. Nice work on the front line. Sonic blow. Skill. Lost Man has been activated. Poison nullified. What the? Kanazaki Yukari is actually strong. The monsters aren't even attacking him. Is his aggro management perfect or what? Cold Bolt. His field of vision is so wide. His decision making is spot on. How is he staying so calm? Finishing blow. Acquired Skull Guardian Soul. Finally, a soul drop. Skull Guardian Soul. The Skull Guardian is the resurrected remains of a warrior who fought as knight in ancient times. A faint light lingers in its pupil-less eyes. Ah. This is so much easier. Shikimura's orders were spot on. You are pretty good. Yeah, seriously. That was super smooth. That was a well-coordinated team efforts. No, it's all thanks to everyone. Make sure to properly collect the souls of the monsters here too. Okay. I can't exactly admit that I was fighting so eagerly just to get monster souls. Shall we take break now? We have been at this for over 2 hours. Yeah, sounds good. Ha! What's that? Shikimura-san and Suzumura-san, isn't it? Why are you two here alone? What are you doing in a place like this? Ah. Just came back to grab something we forgot. That's way too suspicious. Where are the other two? Ah. We decided to split up for a bit. Splitting up in this situation. If Ciara-san uses her skill to see through lies. Ciara-san shook her head. So they are lying. Don't tell me. You didn't just leave them behind. Did you? Of course not. They are perfectly safe. Yamamoto-san and the others are in danger. Ah. Yukari. Damn it. I didn't think he was this awful. Both of you. Please be safe.